This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've reached
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where? Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence. Excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to you, and you. Good morning, TKO 2890 Roblox player. Please be safe on the roads, y'all. What a second week of 2025 we have had. Oh, my Lord Jesus. There is so much going on. Yes, there is breaking news. 47 got away with being a criminal. What else is new? But we're going to talk about because it is a breaking news story. That's what we do around here. We're on a cultural channel, so we talk about what the majority of the culture is talking about, and we also talk about, what the minority is talking about that really no one could care about. So we try to cover everything. After that, though, we have all of our destinations, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 destinations for you this morning. Some updates on the California fires. Can't wait to bring you those because, my Lord, there is a lot going on in Cali, and I think Chef Don, by the way, shout out to Chef Don, I think he said it best with a picture of the country. One half of the country on the left-hand side is hot. The other half of the country on the right side is cold. So the AC is out of whack all across the country, so we're going to get into that. Venu Sports, if you don't know, that was the sports streamer between Disney, Warner Bros. Discovery, and Fox. That is no more. I'll get into that with you all. Hoda Kotb, today is her last day at the Today Show, and she just got done around 7 minutes ago, ending the last episode of Today with Hoda and Jenna. We'll celebrate her. Megan Thee Stallion, she filed for that restraining order against Tory Lanez. I have an update on that for you. Diddy, of course, as you guys know, there is a docu-series coming out on investigation discovery from the producers of Quiet on Set, the Dark Side Kids TV. And wait till you hear what a childhood friend said about one of Diddy's family members, and wait till you hear who it's about. Can't wait to tell you about that. Waffle House is in a situation with wages. I'll tell you how much money. Surprise for sure. Marcus Freeman, if you don't know him, you will after this show. I cannot wait to tell you about him. He has made a huge accomplishment in the world of sports. Can't wait to tell you about that. MarcindaH Haynes, she is a Black woman entrepreneur, and she has a product for the fellas. Cannot wait to tell you about that. The Jasmine Crockett, Helen Scott Jennings, Abby, it is your show. I'm gonna need you to do your job. God forbid a black man tell a black woman what to do, but you do not allow a white man to dictate how we move in the culture and also just live on national television. We'll talk about that more. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour on this, cold Friday, y'all. Cold Friday and a hot Friday on the other side of the country. You see the virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And one thing to know, and two things for sure, over here on this channel, you damn well know a lot happens early.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it out right. But I'm waiting for the daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I said,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen Moves and to Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely right. On this channel, a lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. I hope all is well with you. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do. Before we get to our 9 destinations, we have to talk about the destination at hand. That's right, 47 was sentenced, but did he really get anything? No, not really. Yeah. So it says here, let me show y'all. So mentioned sentences 47 to unconditional discharge for all 34 counts. At this time, I imposed that sentence to cover all 34 counts. He said, Merchant said he wishes 47 Godspeed for his second term in office. Judge Minchin is beginning to deliver 47 cents. He is explaining his reasoning, nodding to the gravity any judge face in determining what is just a sentence. Never before has this court been presented with such a unique or remarkable set of circumstances, which he said. Meechin also wants to emphasize that the trial itself was conduct pursuant to the same rules of procedure that the law applies to any other trial. Once the courtroom doors were closed, the trial was ordinary. Even if the circumstances surrounding the sentence, it was anything but in a swipe at 47, he is now making it clear that the office of the president itself, not the occupant, is exceptional here. This has been a truly extraordinary case. The judge continued. Once the courtroom doors were closed, the trial was no more special, unique, and extraordinary other than the 32 cases in this courthouse. So yeah. It's bonkers. It is bonkers. So basically, he was elected unconditional discharge, making him the first president to have been sentenced for a criminal conviction once he is sworn in on January 20th. Now, for those of you who are confused on what is unconditional discharge, of course, I got some more intel from People Magazine, people.com. So it says here, before the sentence was handed down, prosecutor Joshua Steinglass said that while Manhattan District Attorney's Office also recommended unconditional discharge out of respect for the presidency. This is the time we want to respect the presidency? Okay. He did not want to downplay 47's unsubstantiated attacks on the rule of law in his coordinated campaign to undermine the jury's conclusion. 47, who will be sworn in as a U.S. president for the second time on Monday, January 20th, was found guilty by 12 jurors of falsifying several business records to conceal a plot to tilt the 2016 presidential election in his favor. So what is an unconditional discharge? When Judge Meechin set 47's sentencing date, he revealed that he did not intend to put the president-elect behind bars. Instead, the judge suggested unconditional discharge appears the most viable option to ensure finality and allow the defendant to pursue his appellate options. Unconditional discharge is, in effect, a non-punishment, a way that the New York courts can acknowledge someone's conviction as valid while simultaneously without imprisonment, fine, or probation. The sentence is allowed to be handed out in cases where there appears to be no proper purpose for imposing restrictions upon someone else. Judges are required by New York law to provide reasoning for their decision if they choose to go that route. With a sentence now issued, 47 can finally pursue a proper appeal of his verdict after 7 months. His attorney said on Friday that he plans to do so. Considering 47's immediate inauguration and speculation that the present sentence would need to be paused for their time away in office, Richard chose the path of least resistance with his sentence. Okay, well, I mean, hell, just go to J.D. Vance. Like, this is the thing, right? Like, let's keep this above. If this was anybody else, if this was Barack Obama, the book would be thrown. Stop this shit. Stop it. He deserves the 4 years in jail. Concerned citizen, welcome in. I think this is your first time here. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hopefully all is well with you. Hang on, let me refresh this. Refresh my page, y'all. Okay, you must be on Vogue Culture because I'm not seeing you. It looks like you're a content creator of some sort, so I want to make sure that I recognize you here. Give me one moment, y'all. Okay, yep, you're coming in through Vote Culture. Okay. That's weird. It won't let me okay. Well, thank you very much, concerned citizen. Glad to have you here. Thank you. No, it's no problem. America is a wicked nation. You know, I used the question Glinda asked at the beginning of Wicked. Are people born wicked, or is wickedness thrusted upon them? I'll leave that for you and everyone else to decide on that. All right. With that being said, let's get on to our destinations. We got 9 of them for you. 9 destinations. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Associated Press, everybody. What ignited the deadly California wildfires? Investigators consider an array of possibilities. Investigators are considering an array of possible ignition sources for the huge fires that have killed at least 10 people and destroyed thousands of homes and businesses in the Los Angeles area. In hilly upscale Pacific Palisades, home to Hollywood stars like Jamie Lee Curtis and Billy Crystal, who lost houses in the fire. Officials have placed the origin of the wind-whipped blaze behind a home on Padeo Morando Drive, which sits above a densely wooded area. Now, I don't know what area is, so I'm about to look it up. I'm not transparent with y'all. Hang on. I don't know what that is. What is an area? Okay, so here is what area is. A steep, guided gully formed by the action of fast-flowing water in an area or semi-arid region found chiefly in the southwestern United States. Southwestern United States. So, let's look at what area is. So, this is what an area is right here. Or a water course, such as a creek in an arid region. So, this is what an area is. Did not know that. I get a picture up here, but you know, technology is technology. But give it a moment. I'm sure a picture will show up here in just a minute. So apparently they're saying that from this area, right, in that location in California, that's how this happened, right? So, and that's what area looks like there. Okay. Very interesting. The things we learn on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. While lightning is the most common, common source of fires in the United States, according to the National Fire Protection Association, investigators were able to rule that out quickly. There were no reports of lightning in the Palisades area or the terrain around the E10 fire, which started in East Los Angeles County and has also destroyed hundreds of homes. The next 2 common causes, fires intentionally set and those sparked by utility lines. John Linty, owner of Scientific Fire Analysis in Florida, who has investigated large fires in California, including the Oakland Hills fire in 1991, said the size and scope of the blaze doesn't change the approach to find out what caused it. This was once a small fire, Linton said. People will focus on where the fire started, determine the origin, look around the region, and determine the cause. So far, there has been no official indication of arson in either blaze, and utility lines have not yet been identified as a cause either. Utilities are required to report to the California Public Utilities Commission when they know of electrical incidents potentially associated with a wildfire. Terry Prosper, the commissioner's communication director, said via emails, CPUC staff then investigate to see if there were violations of state law. The 2017 Thomas Fire, one of the largest fires in state history, was sparked by Southern California Edison power lines that came into contact during high wind. Investigators determined, excuse me, the blaze killed 2 people and charred more than 440 square miles, 1,140 square kilometers, according to the investigation headed by the Ventura Fire Department. So far, no such reports for the current fires have been posted to the CPUC website that tracks such filings. While lightning, arson, and utility lines are the most common causes, debris, burning, and fireworks are also common causes, but fires are ignited by myriad sources, including accidents. In 2021, a couple's gender reveal stunt started a fire that torched close to 36 square miles, about 90 square kilometers of terrain, destroyed 5 homes, 15 other buildings, and claimed the life of a firefighter, Charlie Bourne. Over a gender reveal? Ooh, can you imagine? Can you imagine if you are that child and your auntie like, you know what, you caused a fire. Mommy, Daddy, I caused a fire. Would you shut your ass up? This child did not start a fire. We accidentally started a fire because we wanted to reveal the gender of our child. Our child did not start a fire. Can y'all imagine that? Jesus. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. The Eaton and Palisade fires were still burning with little to no containment. On Thursday, winds softened, but there was no rain. The forecast as flames move through miles of dry landscape. It's going to go out when it runs out of fuel or when the weather stops. Liberty said they're not going to put this thing out until it's ready to go out. So, thank you, Jason Deeren, a national investigative report from the Associated Press. You know, California has always been known for wildfires, but as you can see here, it is just apocalyptic. I mean, it looks like I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like, because y'all know we always utilize media as our prism of everything here. Let's see. Anyway, y'all remember snowfall, right? Y'all remember snowfall? Snowfall. I don't know why I can't find it. So here is snowfall, right? So this is the snowfall logo here, right? And then I think, as you can see here, let's go to TikTok, because I want y'all to see this. Now, this is not, now the fire does not relate to snowfall. I want you to see what I'm saying here. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? My name is Ryan Woods, back again with another episode of Snowfall Easter Eggs. Today I have season 3 intros sliding behind me. Maybe you noticed, maybe you did not. But starting episode 5, you start seeing a small fire in the bottom left. It progressively gets worse. The lights get darker. More cops come and show. I thought this was just a really great expression of how Franklin's drug game and violence is not only affecting his home neighborhood, but also the surrounding neighborhoods, and ultimately the greater neighborhood of inner city Los Angeles. Thought this was just a really, really great depiction of that. So I appreciate you.
So shout out to Reviews with Ryan, a TikTok content creator. So as you can see how LA is on fire there, just to relate it to the LA fire here. That's actually happening. So here it is here. 10 dead and 180,000 people told to evacuate amid apocalyptic scenes of destruction. And so if we go back here, that is a helicopter flying in to that fire. We will play that video here in just a minute here. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are just starting off the tour. 47 got a discharge, and so he will be the first convicted felon sitting in the White House as a president. And now we're talking about the wildfires here. A series of destructive wildfires in the greater Los Angeles area has killed at least 10 people and forced 180,000 from their homes. The true death toll is not known, authorities said. These fires destroyed entire streets, thousands of structures. Dry conditions and powerful winds fed at least 5 blazes, causing unprecedented damage in highly populated areas. Not known for fire, strong winds are said to last for today, further complicating firefighting efforts. The Palisades fire has burned through almost 20,000 acres, more than 30 square miles, and has destroyed an estimated 5,000 structures. 6% was contained tonight. The latest brush fire, the Kenneth fire, emerged yesterday afternoon in the Woodland Hills area of Los Angeles near Calabasas, where a lot of celebrities live, prompting more evacuations. Evacuation orders were later downgraded and forward progress of the fire was stopped. Officials said the evacuation alert was sent in error to the phones of almost 10 million. Let me say that again. 10 million LA area residents. A mistake likely to have caused panic and fear for many far from the threatened area. The Eaton fire in the Pasadena area has burned across 13,690 acres and destroyed at least 4,000 structures. As of last night, 0%. It was 0% contained. So 3 new updates here. Right there. He said 4,000 to 5,000 structures may be damaged or destroyed. That's what LA County Fire Chief Anthony Holmes said. Erroneous alerts aren't human driven. LA County Office of Emergency Management says, I can't express how sorry I am for this experience, he said at fire briefing this morning. First, I want to express this is not human driven. There's no one sitting at a desk right now initiating emergency alerts. He acknowledged there's an extreme amount of fear and frustration. He urged everyone not to disable the messages on their phones. LA Councilwoman describes the past few days as a nightmare that no one can wake up from. Fires were worse than growing insurance crisis. A 1-year moratorium announced yesterday will ensure those who lost homes in the wildfires cannot be dropped by their insurance companies for 1 year. Even if you get a non-renewal notice, it has to be within 75 days. You have to give people the time to be able to find insurance and make the right adjustments. But these victims of these fires are protected for 1 year. The governor announced the state of the emergency. That's when we kicked in our moratorium. He said the last thing we want is people to be scared of being dropped from their insurance after these devastating fires. And then Maria Shriver speaks on the fires and how help victims, and then another mistake evacuation phone alert sent across LA. So it was sent around 6:45 a.m. local time, which is 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Earlier, the city of Beverly Hills said evacuation alert was sent mistakenly to residents this morning. Multiple people said on social media that they too were jolted awake by the alert around 4 a.m. local time, with some living in El Segundo, Silver Lake, the Valley, as far as South Korea and Gardenia, all areas not in close proximity to the fires. However, no new evacuation orders were issued by the city or county officials this morning. So some alerts there, and there's homes, Palisades fire. So a lot going on here this morning. So now it is over. Now it stands at 20,438 acres with 8% containment. Over 3,000 personnel worked hard overnight to strengthen containment lines and address multiple spot fire in the Topeka Canyon area. Red flag warnings continue in Los Angeles County through 6 p.m. today. So let's look at this video from NBC's The Today Show as they give us an update on what is happening live out in California. Here we go.
This morning, as crews try to contain those massive Los Angeles wildfires, new ones are popping up. The Kenneth fire igniting in the West Hills area. First responders moving in. Helicopters and fixed fixed-wing aircraft trying to contain the fires from the skies. As overnight, the Santa Ana winds kicked up again. In the Pacific Palisades, the fire that took so much is still growing.
It's devastating. All my neighbors up across the top, their houses are gone.
A view from above showing the scorched earth of the devastated area. Many homes along the iconic Pacific Coast Highway in ruins, while the fight to save property and lives goes on. Ground crews working nonstop for some 60 hours straight.
It's been pretty hectic. You got, spotting from house to house, and you think you got control on one, then winds pick up, and another house catches on fire.
So many across the region now connected by loss.
I do know this. We will rebuild. And we will rebuild together.
Greg and Jennifer Champion, among many in the Palisades who lost their home. The couple and their 3 daughters scrambling to get out alive.
She keeps asking to go home. And we are our home now. Wherever we go, that is our home.
Similar scenes taking place in the community of Altadena, where the Eaton fire has claimed some 4,000 to 5,000 structures.
I don't know how we're going to come back from this.
Flames from the Eaton fire traveling all the way up to the base of Mount Wilson, threatening a historic observatory and critical antennas and transmitters used to broadcast local TV to millions in the area. The mayor of Los Angeles requesting support from the National Guard and promising to rebuild.
We are going to clear the red tape and unnecessary delays and cost.
Among residents, anger is growing amid reports of hydrants running dry, which city officials say is due to high demand. One fire victim confronting California's governor.
Why was there no water in the hydrants, Governor?
That's all literally.
Is it going to be different next time?
It has to be.
One of the nation's most beloved regions, now coping with an unimaginable loss.
And as they're still trying to clean up areas and keep areas safe, officials are pleading with people not to fly drones. Here's what happened. They've been using these special aircraft that firefighters need called the Super Scooper. It's essentially a giant plane that can scoop up water. In this condition, the Pacific, a drone crashed into one just yesterday, Savannah.
Tom Yamas leading us off. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
This morning, a massive...
Man. Oh, you know what? We'll play with it. We'll play this as well because it says here, firefighters struggle with strained water system. As y'all heard, there is no water in the hydrants. And I have to tell you, that concerned citizen was bold. And there was a controversy with LA Mayor Karen Bass, an awkward interview with Sky News. And, Karen Bass, listen, people deserve answers. So if you don't have answers, it's best to say that you don't have it rather than just being awkward because you don't know what to say. Of course, nobody would know what to say in this situation, but still, this is a very real, triggering, and also emotional situation. So let's play this video here.
And deadly wildfire emergency.
It's gone. That's all we got.
For a second straight night, wind-driven fires engulfing homes. And overnight, a new blaze popping up in the Hollywood Hills and Studio City.
This home now collapsing.
Cars gridlocked with the famous Hollywood Boulevard evacuated. Along the coast, the Palisades fire exploding to more than 15,000 acres. California's iconic Pacific Coast Highway now a trail of burnt wreckage.
It's devastating. It is apocalyptic. You feel like you're on a movie set. This does not feel real.
It doesn't even look like a house anymore.
At the Eaton fire burning in Altadena, at least 5 people have died. As the fires began, smoke transforming a sunny day into eerie darkness. Last night, the destruction was plain everywhere.
Days after this fire began, the flames continued to spread. This is all that's left of this school.
The community mourning what's been lost, including famous residents like Billy Crystal, who wrote of his lost home, "Every inch of our house was filled with love." Paris Hilton watching hers burn on TV. And Mandy Moore writing, "I'm in shock."
I have never flown in conditions quite like this.
A time lapse showing the Palisades fire's rapid and terrifying growth. Overwhelmed fire crews working around the clock.
Here we go.
NBC Los Angeles learning that the LA fire responds to emergencies. Mayor Karen Bass pressed after arriving back in the city from a trip to Ghana.
Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today?
Bass later saying budget cuts didn't affect the response. During the peak of the firestorm, city officials say hydrants unable to keep up with the extreme demand.
What is going on with the water situation?
We have had some issues with water. If you stick enough straws into a glass of water, it's going to empty faster.
NBC's Morgan Chesky witnessing it firsthand on the Eaton fire.
Out of every fire hydrant you've seen, what have you found? Right now, we're finding most of them are down or low pressure.
Dramatic before and after satellite images show the scope of the destruction, while a firestorm of unprecedented ferocity continues to rage.
Now, firefighters are doing the best they can, but there are still areas here that are smoldering. The situation yesterday and on Tuesday, we had 80 to 100 mile per hour gusts. Those are hurricane force winds. It would take smoldering embers like this and launch them, say 3 to 5 miles away, introducing fire to neighborhoods that had no business being part of this blaze. So that's kind of the setup that we had. And right now, the winds have eased a bit, but later on this evening, typical Santa Ana winds, 60 to 70 mile per hour gusts are still in the forecast, and it just makes it nearly impossible for these firefighters to control it. Hoda.
All right, Dylan Dreyer. Dylan, thank you so much.
So, a lot is going on in Cali here. More information here, everybody. Kenneth fire erupts in LA's West Hills. A suspect detained for alleged arson. A new fire sparked in Los Angeles yesterday afternoon. This one being called the Kenneth fire and burned through the West Hills area. A suspect described as a homeless man in his 30s has been detained for possibly sparking the flames, which also threatening homes in Calabasas. First responders were reportedly able to contain some flames quickly. However, as of last night, residents were still waiting for the all clear to return to their homes. So I'm gonna refresh it here so we can hear from this reporter here from Fox 11. Here we go.
Fire. This one erupted at 3:15 this afternoon. LAFD, the lead agency there, they made significant progress in so much that those evacuation orders have been downgraded to warnings. And Laura, we just got word from our Gigi Graciette that there has been a suspect who has been detained for arson. Laura, I know you were with some evacuees earlier. What's your status now?
Well, we're still waiting for them to be given the all clear to go back inside. But as you just mentioned, Marla and Alex, of course, the big news, and Gigi Graciette, our colleague, having sources within the LAPD, saying that a person of interest has been questioned, is being questioned at this hour. We were told that it's a homeless person in his 30s and that the investigation was focusing at the Victory trailhead. Now, we have not seen any indication of that here. As I told you a little bit earlier, we've continued to stand out on the street corner along with the other evacuees. So people were anxious to be able to go back inside. But as of a couple of minutes ago, when I walked over here, they still had not been given the all clear to go back inside. So this most significant piece of information would have been that that person is being questioned at this hour. We watched as they did an aerial attack and seemed to be quite successful in putting out those planes over our shoulder. We watched earlier this afternoon, but people hoping that they can get back into their homes as soon as possible.
Right.
The Kenneth fire. This one.
Thank you so much, Fox 11, for bringing that to us here. And, listen, I know that, 2025, nobody knew what it was going to be. But as you can see here, a lot can happen in 24 hours, and we need to be supportive. We need to be alert, and we also need to be cognizant of that. The world is a lot bigger than us right now. Here is a word from LA Mayor Karen Bass from the Associated Press about the Kenneth fire. Here we go.
First and foremost, of course, my thoughts are with the thousands of Angelenos impacted by these continuing fires. There is a new fire, unfortunately, in West Hills, pushing into Ventura County, and we are expecting this fire to rapidly spread due to high winds. This is a reminder that this is a very dynamic situation that can change quickly.
We are now actively engaged in a new brush fire. We're calling it the Kenneth Fire in the West Hills area of Los Angeles on the border of Ventura County. This fire was over 50 acres upon arrival, with the potential for rapid growth over the next hour. I will now be providing a quick update on the Palisades fire. Current acreage is 19,978. There are currently 5,316 structures that were damaged or destroyed. And unfortunately, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families. We do have a confirmed 2 fatalities that are now due to this incident.
By the way, shout out to the sign language interpreter right here. And shout out to all the sign language interpreters. Y'all do God's work in press conferences, at concerts, and everywhere in between. So shout out and much love to each and every single one of you for sure. They always seem to find people that they always seem to find the people that they stage for the cover up in less than 24 hours. Amazing. James Harden in the chat. Nah, all this feels planned. He created them strong odds wins too. Poor man, homeless man. Really is snowing in ATL. Y'all plotting homeless with a blowtorch. All right, then detail. Straight to jail for life with no parole, please and thanks. Don't divert. Mayor should be held responsible, not some homeless dude. And then tagged somebody. So that came out 3 hours ago from the Jasmine brand. And also too, y'all, it's not just firefighters that are on the line, that are not just on the line, the front line. That is from the Jasmine brand. Nearly 400 inmate firefighters are helping with the California wildfires. Inmates are paid approximately $27 for an entire 24-hour shift. And I think that there is a show on CBS called Fire Country, and they have pulled Fire Country from airing this week. But it says here, Bowie Donovan, a young convict seeking redemption, joins an unconventional prison release firefighting program in Northern California, where he and other inmates are partnered with elite firefighters to extinguish massive, unpredictable wildfires. It's a high-risk, high-reward assignment, and the heat is turned up when Bodie is assigned to the program in his rural hometown, where he once was an all-American, was once a golden all-American son until his troubles began. 5 years later, Bodie burned down everything in his life, leaving town with a big secret. Now he's back with the rap shit of a criminal and the audacity to believe in a chance for redemption. So shout out to Fire County, Chicago Fire, and all the shows that are docu-series, unscripted and scripted series that showcase the realness, the severity, and the strength of these firefighters risking their lives to make sure that people are safe. Amen. I'm trying not to cry here. Supportive hands, crying, heart emoji. I'm sure being able to save lives gives, and people's probably gives the purpose of win-win for everyone. Heart emojis, prayer emojis. Amen. Put them to work and let them go. I absolutely feel you on that. They can't let convicted felons run free. I know, but depending on the crime, they should be let free. Praying hands emojis, fire truck emojis to free them, because I would have been out there. If they get released, they need to give them a job. Amen. Fire Country right there, like I said to y'all. And their time should be cut back for this good deed and give back to their community. This is a bar pay one's dues. They need to hire them though when they are released. Real life Fire Country, so they're the ones looting. LOL. Imagine me going back to Joe Lonely after that. TF help. So there is that there. So shout out to all those 400 inmates there. And of course, the Kenneth fire, now 35% contained as officials warn of more destruction in the coming days. Kenneth fire was threatening houses in the Indian Hills, home to many celebrities including Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner, and was 35% contained early Friday. A new wildfire erupted in West Hills, California on Thursday evening, close to homes, in the Calabasas and Hidden Hills areas. This comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. The Kenneth fire started near the west end of Victory Boulevard around 2:30 p.m. and consumed 960 acres of brush with 0% containment as of 7:45 p.m. local time on the West Coast, fanned by gusty Santa Ana winds. Just before 8 p.m. Thursday, the Ventura County Fire Department said forward progress of the fire had been stopped, and that approximately 400 firefighters will remain on the scene through the night, continuing to provide structure protection and knock down hotspots. As of the early hours of Friday morning, 35%, the Kenneth fire was 35% contained, according to the latest numbers from the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. The department chief, David Acuna, told the British Broadcasting Corporation, or BBC, over 10,000 structures have burned down, with more winds due over the coming days that could lead to further destruction. Mandatory evacuation orders were initially issued for areas around Van Weyden Street, south to Burbank Boulevard and County Lane Road, east to Valley Circle Boulevard, but they were downgraded to an evacuation warning just before 5:15 p.m. according to the Los Angeles Fire Department. Evacuation warnings issued in Ventura County have also been lifted, knowing that evacuation directives are changing rapidly. The challenging terrain and persistent winds complicate suppression activities, necessitating high-end vigilance from residents and adherence to directives from local authorities. Incident commander shared in a bulletin. As the Kenneth fire began to rage, an accidental evacuation warning was sent out as an alert to the entire LA County due to an error with the software. Kevin McGowan, director of LA County Office of Emergency Management, later confirmed in a news conference, sometimes technology isn't perfect. Los Angeles County Sheriff said Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert Luna adding that the added stress is the last thing we want to happen. Hidden Hills, which has become a celebrity hotspot in recent years, is home to many Hollywood stars, including Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, and others. Britney Spears, who resides in the Thousand Oaks area, located just above West Hill, shared on Instagram on Thursday evening that she had evacuated. I hope you all are doing okay. I had to evacuate my home. I'm driving 4 hours to a hotel, Spears wrote. I'm posting these adorable shoes to lift people's spirits, but most people may not even be on their phones. I wasn't even hang on. I'll go back. I will play this video here in just a minute. I wasn't the past 2 days because I had an electricity charge. I just got my phone back. I'm praying you all are doing well. Send my love. Wildfires initially broke out on Tuesday in the Pacific Palisades before spreading 2 parts of Malibu, Santa Monica overnight. As of Thursday evening, Governor Newsom said the Palisades fire was 6% contained. The Eaton fire is the only one to remain at 0% containment. The Lydia fire is currently 75% contained, and the Hearst fire is 37% contained. There have been 10 fire-related deaths, according to the County of Los Angeles Department of Medical Examiner. Another fire named the Sunset Fire broke out Wednesday night in the Hollywood Hills, endangering iconic landmark, the Hollywood Bowl, among other tourist destinations. By Thursday morning, firefighters were able to contain the blaze, and all evacuation orders were lifted. This is a development story, so here we go with this story here.
Star Gene Smart is urging networks to forego airing upcoming Hollywood award shows and to donate to the victims and firefighters of the LA wildfires instead. Smart shared this post on Instagram that reads, "Attention, with all due respect, during Hollywood's season of celebration, I hope any of the networks televising the upcoming awards will seriously consider not televising them and donating the revenue they would have garnered to victims of the fires and the firefighters." She didn't name specific award shows or dollar amounts. Among the big upcoming award shows, though, are the Screen Actors Guild Awards, which are set to stream on Netflix on Sunday, February 23rd from the Shrine Auditorium and Expo Hall, and the Academy Awards, set to air on ABC from the Dolby Theater on Sunday, March 2nd. Due to the fires, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has decided to extend the Oscar nomination voting window, which began at 9 a.m. Pacific on Wednesday morning and was to have ended at 5 p.m. Pacific on Sunday evening. Now it will run until 5 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday, January 14th. The Oscar nominations unveiling has also been pushed back from Friday, January 17th to Sunday, January 19th. Smart just won her second Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy TV Series for her work in the third season of the Max show, Hacks. The hit series is among those whose production has been paused due to the blazes in different parts of LA. For much more on this story and for a list of organizations collecting donations and offering help to those impacted by the fires, head to thr.com. This is the Hollywood Reporter News.
Thank you very much there. I think the home for Jean Smart's character was burned in the fire, and I fully agree with Jean Smart. Shout out to Jean Smart using her social capital to help Hollywood out for sure by saying that the award shows should donate the ad revenue from these award shows to give to the victims, you know what I mean? So yes, indeed. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We do have a lot more to get to there. So we spent 52 minutes on the California wildfires, and we'll gladly do it again. We have to know that the world is bigger than us, and if we have a platform to reach the world, then that's what we should do. And we will continue to do that for sure. All right. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here, right now. From Variety.com, Disney, Fox, Warner Bros. Discovery, scrap Venu Sports streamer. Venu was blocked on its drive to the goal. Disney, Fox, and Warner Bros. Discovery on Friday said that they would scrap their ambitious plans for a bundled sports streamer that will show all of their game telecasts to your program, citing a need to meet the evolving demands of sports fans by focusing on their existing products and distribution channels. The decision surfaces after Disney agreed to take a stake in the fubo streaming service and fold its Hulu Live TV service into it. After careful consideration, we have collectively agreed to discontinue the Venu Sports joint venture and not launch the streaming service. The company said in a statement, in an ever-changing marketplace, we determined that it was best to meet the evolving demands of sports fans by focusing on existing products and distribution channels. We are proud of the work that has been done on Venu to date, and we are grateful to the Venu staff who we will support through this transition period. Thank you very much. So I'm hoping that is jobs at Disney, Fox, and Warner Bros. Discovery on y'all existing platforms and distribution channels in your products. Venu was supposed to open a new space in the sports media world, a standalone streamer that will give subscribers access to all sports from ESPN, Warner, and Fox, and all fans will be able to stream the offerings of 14 different TV networks, as well as a library of documentaries and other programs from the archives of ESPN and Fox Sports and others. The companies initially sought $42.99 per month for the product, spurred huge debates about whether such a venture could succeed without NFL properties that are distributed via Amazon, NBC, and CBS. The companies were confident enough in their plans last spring that they opened up commercial inventory to potential advertisers in the 2024 upfront. So an upfront is pretty much like an event where it's for advertisers. So for Samsung, for HP, for, let's just say this pillow came from Kirkland's. They come out to see what new shows they have, what new ways that advertisers can engage with their audiences from the streaming platforms and the television networks, and the field of play had grown much more complex. Just weeks before Venu was to launch time to the start of the 2024 NFL season, a judge blocked it with an injunction. Fubo, a small streaming service with a heavy tilt into sports, claimed that Venu was substantially less than competition and restrained trade. Disney appeared to have solved the problem earlier this week when Fubo dropped its Venu suit after Disney agreed to buy a 70% stake in the company, which would sell its both which would sell both its own namesake service as well as the live TV product currently available via Disney's Hulu. So for those of you who are wondering, Hulu is not going away. Remember when we talked about that Hulu was folded into Disney Plus? That's not true. It is a Hulu tab in Disney Plus. What Disney is trying to do, which is honestly a dumbass decision to me, is they are trying to make Disney Plus like Netflix. And you're not Netflix. You are not Netflix at all. I think Disney should be for animation. I think National Geographic. I think Marvel. And I think intellectual properties that, are in the realms of imagination, animation, and magic. I think that's where Disney should be. That's why Hulu is your adult platform, and Hulu is only available in the United States. So with Hulu Plus Live TV, they are able to be seen in Canada, France, and Spain now. So we will see how that will roll out here very soon. In making that deal, however, Disney changed the field. It will soon have a portfolio of products for sports, and likely did not need to see the need for Venu any longer. Disney's ESPN is expected to launch a standalone streamer known internally as Flagship later this year. The company has also made some ESPN programming available via Disney Plus and also has a ESPN Plus broadband product. The new Flagship is the top priority among Disney streaming sports initiatives, according to a person familiar with the matter. Fans want to get access to more than ESPN Sports can do so by a range of subscription options. This person says, listening to the need for Venu in the market. Venu may have faced other challenges as had its backers move forward. Satellite operators Dish and DirecTV has sent a letter of complaint to the court that had jurisdiction of the fubo case no matter before it could open, Venu is closed. Now, I will say this. I think that ESPN Plus should be the home for sports content creators. So, like Dreamer Pro Show and, Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco. So I think ESPN Plus should be the home of sports content creators, and then ESPN, the standalone streamer, that should be for the network. So, because ESPN Plus is not really rocking like it should be. So there you go there. All right, y'all. So speaking of television, Hoda Kotb today was her final day at Today, celebrated with laughs and tears. One last time, let's do this from Variety. As her Today family dubbed her final day, is a Hoda-bration. Hoda was feted on Friday during her last day hosting Today. After 17 years at the show, Kotb announced her departure in September 2024, saying wanted to spend more time for two daughters. She is now expected to contribute. She's expected to continue to contribute to the show, NBC News overall, after her departure. At the top of the 7 a.m. Eastern hour, a supercut of the morning's top story, including the teaser Hoda's on-air celebration, left her and her co-anchor Savannah Guthrie nearly in tears early in the broadcast. Two anchors were hand in hand after the intro, with Hoda saying, "One last time, let's do this." Additionally, the crowd outside today was filled with people holding signs saying goodbye to Kotb, including "Thank you, Hoda. We'll miss you. Blessed by Hoda." Other NBC News personalities like Keith Morrison and Maria Shrabb were also paid tribute to Kotb early in the broadcast. And I saw an article yesterday that Hoda Kotb is taking literally every single thing from the fans. So if you had a sign, she took it. If you had something that you made, she ate it. If you had a car, she kept it. If you have a bracelet, she's wearing it, because she wants to be able to show this to her daughters one day. I think that is such a beautiful and noble thing. And also too, a lot of times, morning TV shows really become a part of your family. So the fact that a anchor from a national morning show is really not just seeing the love, but they are embracing the love. What a wonderful, wonderful thing, for sure. In the 8 o'clock hour, 8 a.m. The 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time hour, the Today anchors aired a special goodbye package to Copy that began with Guthrie giving a pre-taped interview from the makeup room where the two anchors spent every morning together before the show started. If I do this interview, does that mean she won't leave? Guthrie asked. She is like a sister to me. It's so special. It's almost beyond description. Craig Melvin, who is taking over Hoda's anchor chair for her departure that Monday, so the giant window behind the Today desk should be named the Hoda window because of how loyal Copy was to the fans who gathered outside the studio every morning, how she constantly engaged with them. Our worker told viewers that everything that Hoda does, she leads with her heart, as she's probably one of the most selfless people I know. I was gravely ill. I never had any idea how sick I was. I was in the hospital and Hoda was there, if not every day, then almost every day. It got to the point where I think people actually thought she was a doctor. Hoda, I love you deeply, Guthrie said at the end of the package while fighting back tears. Like I always tell you, whether you sit next to me or not, whether we get up at 4 a.m. or not, I will always be by your side. You will always be by mine. Very, very sweet. The host then threw to some celebrities wishing Copy emotional goodbye, including Jamie Lee Curtis and Oprah Winfrey. I know what making this decision feels like. Winfrey told Copy, I assure you that yes, you have made the right move. Even though it's hard to do, your children are going to benefit so much from this decision. Whatever you decide to do again for your next chapter, it will be the best decision for you and your family. Guthrie then walked Copy out of the studio onto the plaza and surprised her with all the producers and crew from Today lined the hallways to cheer for the departing anchor. Olympic icon Simone Biles and Maria Shriver also popped by the studio to say goodbye to Copy. She is our Olympic mom, Biles said. I have been coming to the Today Show for years, sharing own stories, and Hoda has given us such a platform to be open and raw. She's created a safe space for us to tell our stories. Copy joined NBC News in 1998 and then hopped aboard Today as the host of his 4th hour segment. In September 2007, the segment gained cultural ubiquity when she was joined by host Kathie Lee Gifford. In April 2008, the duo's breezy energy and love of wine was the winning formula for the show. It lasted until Gifford's departure in 2019. Gifford was replaced by Bush Hager, but has hosted alongside Copy ever since. I hope that Kathie Lee Gifford, I'm sure she was either in the package or she was actually there to see her friend off, because like I said, when you do a TV show, when you do radio, it really does become a part of you. And so to be there for 17 years, almost 2 decades, how can you not be emotional over a career that has given you a front seat to history, and you being able to invest in people as people have been able to invest in you? Beyond her 4th anchor duties, Copy was elevated to co-anchor of Today alongside Guthrie in January 2018. In the wake of Matt Lauer's termination for inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace, the celebratory mood was somewhat dampened by a heartbreaking and busy news day, including continued coverage of the LA fires and massive storm hit the South, and 47's impending sentencing on felony charges. Still a very heavy day, but still a very good day. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yes, indeed. Woo, we have a lot more virtual tour live coming at you right from the space right here and right now from Variety.com as well. Megan Thee Stallion is granted a restraining order against Tory Lanez. Megan Thee Stallion has been granted a 5-year restraining order against incarcerated rapper Tory Lanez. I'm sorry, it should say incarcerated rapper and piece of shit Tory Lanez. Variety, but I understand you are a bigger platform than me, so you can't really pull the lever as it needs to be pulled, but much love to you. With the expiration date of January 9th, 2030, Megan claims that Lanez's real name, Daystar Peterson, has been harassing her from behind bars as he serves a 10-year sentence, stemming from a July 2020 incident where he powed her in the foot. Judge Richard Bloom confirmed the order Thursday, writing that Megan has substantiated murder approved to grant the motion. Megan's request for a restraining order described Lanez as a violent and dangerous criminal with an established pattern of behavior demonstrating the reasons the civil harassment restraint was under order that was only effective from 2020 through 2023. Megan's request for a restraining order also accused Lanez of employing third-party bloggers to defame her while he is in prison. According to court report, Hoda Kotb, who was present in the Los Angeles courtroom during Thursday's hearing, Megan testified via call, described her as being in an emotional state. Kotb said Megan was fearful what could happen to her after Lanez released. Megan is going to say, maybe I feel like he'll pound me again, and maybe this time I won't make it. Lanez was sentenced to 10 years in prison in December 2022 on 3 felony counts. Megan recounted the trauma of the incident. Her Prime Video documentary, Megan Thee Stallion, her words, which released in late October. I really thought that once he got sentenced out and once he went off to jail, I was going to be a new woman. I thought it was going to be great. I could just be Megan Thee Stallion I always wanted to be. She said in the doc, no, still every day I have to deal with people mad at me because I said what happened to me. And I hope Milagro Gramz is mentally slaughtered for what she's done to Megan Thee Stallion. And what? So there is that. All right, y'all. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from the space right here, right now. And I think after this, we'll take a commercial break, everybody. We have been going to these destinations this morning. Diddy docuseries trailer reveals inner circle survivor spill on music over scandal. The investigation discovery 4-part, The Fall of Diddy, to debut January 27th and 28th. So I'm assuming parts 1 and part 2 will be on the 27th, and parts 3 and 4 will be on the 28th. Makes claims about violent behavior and illegal activity against Hoda Kotb as he sits in jail on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. Investigation discovery, by the way, this comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. Investigation discovered the true crime network behind the bombshell docuseries Quiet on Set, The Dark Side Kids TV, has teased The Fall of Diddy, a 4-part that digs into the life of Hoda Kotb as he sits in jail charged with sex trafficking and racketeering. The docuseries to air across 2 nights, January 27th and 28th at 9/8 Central on Investigation Discovery, and will be streaming on Max the next day, and probably also on Discovery Plus as well. Promises to probe allegations of sexual assault, abusive behavior, and violence from Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a former producer from Combs, who claims the mogul sexually harassed him, violently raised a woman who alleges Diddy violently raped her in 2001 before threatening her into silence, and former Vibe magazine editor-in-chief Daniel Smith, who talks about the alleged violent behavior towards her. There's also interviews in the Investigation Discovery and Max series from a former personal driver, a one-time chef, early publicist, and makeup artist Maya Morales, who says she witnessed Combs' abuse of singer ex-girlfriend Cassie, also known as Cassandra Ventura. The trailer includes a snippet of heroin footage from March 5th, 2016, that CNN released, where Combs is seen attacking Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel hallway, kicking and shoving her, and then dragging her by her sweatshirt before throwing an object at her. Remember, in the lawsuit that Cassie sued against Diddy's companies, but there was some footage that Diddy paid off, and that footage got out. So here is The Fall of Diddy, the official trailer from Investigation Discovery. Here we go.
I've been quiet for 18 years.
I am absolutely nervous sharing what I've seen.
I can no longer just remain silent.
This is where I'm supposed to be.
Sean Diddy Combs facing a slew of allegations.
The biggest question for me was, has this happened before?
It is hard to overstate how important the Puff sound was to the 90s.
The thing about hip hop, it's not just a music, it's a lifestyle.
But then there was the other side.
We did not realize the extent of the darkness.
Eventually, he's going to be shown to be innocent and will fight every day.
There just seems so much more to the story.
The truth will always find its way, even in the dark.
She has knots on her head. It was horrific.
He said, sometimes you just gotta let these hoes know who the boss is.
I see them both holding guns.
I'm fighting for my life.
He said, I'm Puff Daddy. I'll eat your face off.
I always believed that I was the only victim.
why did I put this on myself?
It's a lot of people like Puffy in the music business. Exposing Puffy means exposing them.
Buddy, that will be on Investigation Discovery, January 27th and 28th at 9/8 Central. Like I said, on Investigation Discovery and streaming on Max, and probably will also be on Discovery Plus, a jam-packed trailer for sure. The docu-series will also feature an interview with Natalia Griffin, a victim in the infamous 1999 New York City club Howling involving Combs. At one point in the teaser, a unlit young woman sells into a chair apparently for her own interview, while voiceover states the truth will always find a way, even in the dark. Investigation Discovery told the Hollywood Reporter it is not revealing the identity of the young woman at this time. Peacock is also set to debut a 90-minute streaming documentary of its own, Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, on January 14th. So that's coming out in 4 days. The Fall of Diddy docuseries come from Maxine Productions, which also produced Quiet on the Set for Investigation Discovery. Looks at Sean Combs from his college days at Howard University and the start of his career with Bad Boy Records, where he is alleged to have shown violence and a temper, and leading to his transformation to Puffy, then Diddy, and finally his 2024 arrested mugshot. The 55-year-old Diddy is currently awaiting a trial behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. He is also the subject of more than 25 lawsuits related to accusations of sexual misconduct. The Fall of Diddy is also produced for Investigation Discovery by Maxine Productions and the Intellectual Property Corporation of Sony Pictures Television in association with Rolling Stone Films. So, like I said, I'm just ready for the guilty verdict at this point. Because what else do we need to know? Truly, what else do we need to know about this piece of shit bastard? What else do we need to know? From the Jasmine brand, Diddy's childhood friend alleges his mother hosted X parties at their home. So Diddy's childhood friend is accusing Diddy's mama of hosting, X parties at their home. Yeah. So, from the Jasmine brand, Diddy's upbringing is under scrutiny following claims in the new Peacock documentary Diddy Making of a Bad Boy. In the film, Diddy's childhood friend Tim Dahl Peterson alleges that Diddy's mother Janice Combs frequently hosted X parties in their home during his youth. That's what we were privy to. This is what we were fed. Was it desensitizing to us? I'm sure it was. Were we aware of it? No. Were we aware of it? No. That was just Saturday night. He continued on the weekend. Combs partied in the house. He was around all types of alcohol, reefer smoke, drug addicts, lesbians, homosexuals, pimps, pushers, people from Harlem, from the streets. Patterson believed that those experiences shaped Diddy's adult life, including allegations of federal racketeering, sex trafficking. I've always asked the question why. I don't know the answer to why, but I truly believe it all goes back to childhood. The full documentary premieres on January 14th. Yeah. I believe she gives Madam vibes. Adults were consensually engaged in sex and drugs in the 1970s. Shocking. I believe that this is why I felt would come the snowing in the ATL once again. I think that this has been established. This is where it gets it from. I believe it. Diddy has done SMH. Wow, yeah, we do this. I can see that. I believe this. Damn, the mama too. Not sure if that is true. So that is that there, y'all. So we're going to take a little commercial break. When we come back, we got Waffle House on deck. We have Marcus Freeman. I cannot wait to tell you about that, brother. I'm so excited. Then after that, we have a black female entrepreneur, excuse me there. And her name is, let me get it up here for y'all. Give me one moment so y'all. Here we go. Oh, okay. Her name is MarcindaH Hankins. So can't wait to tell you about her. And then Jasmine Crockett laying it down on Scott Jennings on CNN Newsnight, and then a positive news story that I have Arkansas. There are big things happening there. And I will tell you about that and a lot more when we come back. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll.
we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet boy and you, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from your face. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show.
I'm loving it.
Right back. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. I forgot to mention we're about to talk about Waffle House here. Oops, sorry. We're about to talk about Waffle House here in just a moment to recap the show for you, the tour up to this point. We kicked it off with 47 getting a discharge, which basically means he is a convicted felon, but he is still going to be the president. So he was not sentenced to jail, which we all knew that. Because past behavior predicts future behavior, right? So then we talked about the California wildfires, including somebody that's a possible suspect that has been detained by the police. The Kenneth fire is a new fire that happened, and some fires are contained, some fires are not contained, and also too there are nearly 400 inmates fighting the fires as well. So yes, indeed. And of course, the Kenneth fire is in Calabasas now with some celebrity homes on fire as well there. Then we're talking about Venu Sports, the sports streamer from Disney, Fox, and Warner Bros. Discovery. They have scrapped that. It will no longer be happening. Then Hoda Kotb, she has left the Today Show. She still is going to be with the NBC family, but she has left her daily post of anchoring the Today Show and hosting Hoda and Jenna, the 4th hour. So Craig Melvin will be the new anchor this coming Monday on NBC. Then we talked about Megan Thee Stallion getting a restraining order from Tory Lanez. Congratulations, Megan, on that. And we just talked about the docuseries coming from Investigation Discovery, the fall of Diddy, that will be on Investigation Discovery, like I said, and on Max, the 27th and 28th of January at 9/8 Central. It'll be on Investigation Discovery and Max. And then, as you see here, Diddy's childhood friend alleges that his mother hosted X parties at their home. Yes, a lot going on. So, with that being said, y'all, now that you're all caught up with the tour, let's go to talk about Waffle House. Yes, indeed, from rollout.com. Waffle House faces $47 million wage theft claim. The federal complaint marks a crucial moment in this ongoing struggle. Waffle House, the iconic late-night establishment loved by generations of customers, is facing serious allegations from its workforce. Servers nationwide claim nearly $47 million in annual wage theft. The Union of Southern Service Workers, or USSW, has filed a federal complaint highlighting the systematic exploitation of tipped employees who keep these 24-hour establishments running. The real cost of keeping the lights on. Behind the familiar yellow sign and perfectly scattered hash browns lies a workforce spending long hours under challenging conditions as supported by Fast Company. Servers at locations across the country are stepping forward about performing under-tipped work, from mopping floors to cleaning bathrooms while only receiving tipped wages. According to the federal complaint, this practice allows franchise owners to save between, listen to this, $15.6 million to $46.8 million annually. This situation particularly impacts workers in areas like Cobb County, Georgia. According to Black Enterprise, where the living wage for a single person stands at $26.55 an hour, with many servers working extensive hours at tip wages ranging from $5.07 to $5.27 per hour. Yeah. That's also like that in Ohio. There's between untipped and tipped. And I think that, tipped wages should be handled respectfully so people can have their bag, okay? With a significant portion of their time spent on maintenance tasks that don't generate additional income. Pattern of workplace challenges. This isn't an isolated incident. The Department of Labor received a similar complaint in September 2024 about widespread wage theft practices. The change response was minimal, a mere 8-cent increase in base pay for approximately 40,000 servers, raising it from $2.92 to $3 per hour. Industry analysts point to a deeper structural issue: the absence of support staff like dishwashers and kitchen helpers force servers to take on additional responsibilities. This business model effectively transfers operational costs onto workers who can least afford it. The bigger picture of economic impact, the Economic Policy Institute's research reveals a stark reality. Tip workers are 2.3 times more likely to face poverty than their non-tip counterparts. This wage disparity creates a cycle of economic hardship that ripples through communities, affecting everything from housing stability to food security. Many servers find themselves trapped in a system that limits their advancement opportunities when they request to train for better paying positions like cooking. Management often cite time as a benefit. Instead, they're offered additional double shifts, which only compounds the issue of performing under tip work at tipped wages. Moving towards solutions, the current solution at Waffle House represents more than just a labor dispute. It is a reflection of broader economic challenges facing service industry workers. As these employees organize and speak out, they're not just fighting for fair wages, they're pushing for dignity in the workplace and have the right to earn a living wage in an industry that's been cornerstone of Southern culture. I'll give my opinion at the end because I do have things to say. You guys things to hear. The resolution of this dispute could set important precedents of how restaurant chains handle wage practices and worker rights. As customers continue to enjoy their late night waffles and hash browns, people serving them are asking for nothing more than fair compensation for their labor. The federal complaint filed by USSW marks a crucial moment in this ongoing struggle. It represents not just legal challenge, but a call for systematic change. How the restaurant industry values and compensates its essential workers. For many, the outcome of this dispute could determine whether they can continue serving the communities they've been a part for years. So Waffle House is basically like the Roscoe chicken and waffles for everybody else, right? And honestly, this is happening in retail too, and I believe that people deserve to get paid $15 an hour. I don't think it's that crazy of an ask. If CEOs can make all the money, we should be able to make the money too, because without us, they can't have anything, right? So right is right, wrong is wrong. The fact that there is a $42 million wage dispute, that is ridiculous. And also too, you need to pay people what they're worth. Dishwashers and janitors are not going to do anything for $5 an hour. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. So, with that being said, y'all, I want y'all to see this now. This was really cool. I saw this on the Jasmine brand and thought, okay, I have to bring this to y'all. So from CBS Sports, right here from CBS Sports, Marcus Freeman offers inspiring message as the first Black coach to reach college football national championship. Notre Dame's coach remains focused on his team's performance despite making history of his own at the Orange Bowl. Notre Dame, behind third-year coach Marcus Freeman is moving on to the college football playoff national championship after securing a thrilling 27-24 win over Penn State in the 2025 Orange Bowl semifinal. This will be the first time that the Fighting Irish, who are the first team in the sport's history to win 2 bowl games in a single postseason, competing for a national championship since 2012. Freeman is making history of his own too, as he will be the first Black coach to lead his team to a Division I college football national title game when the ball is kicked off on Monday, January 20th in Atlanta. Freeman, whose father is Black and mother is South Korean, is also the first coach of Asian descent to compete in the college football playoffs. I've said this before. I don't want to take any attention away from the team. Freeman said after the Orange Bowl, "It's an honor. I hope all coaches, Black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter. Great people continue to get opportunities to lead young men like this. But this ain't about me. This is about us. We're going to celebrate what we've done because it's so special." Freeman, who served as Notre Dame's defensive coordinator for one season before he was promoted to head coach in the wake of Brian Kelly's departure following the 2021 season, is now 34-9 in 3 full seasons as Notre Dame's coach. That record includes 9 straight wins against Associated Press ranked opponents and a 3-0 showing in college football playoff games. Given Freeman's counterpart on Thursday night in Miami Gardens, Florida, was James Franklin at Penn State, it was guaranteed that a Black coach would have advanced to the college football playoff national championship. That's amazing. Yes. Earlier this week, Franklin shared his desire that the showdown between Freeman will have a similar impact on young coaches as when he saw Tony Dungy and Lovie Smith go head to head in Super Bowl XLI, the first NFL championship featuring Black head coaches. I remember thinking that as a coach, how significant that was the profession, how significant that was for young coaches coming up in the profession to see those guys in that role. Franklin said, I also remember at that time, there was a lot of conversations about, will this impact the profession? Will this impact have earned opportunities for guys? Ohio State and Texas are set to face one another in the 2025 combo on Friday, with the final spot in the college football playoff national championship up for grabs. So congratulations, first of all, to Marcus Freeman. Now listen, okay? Now I'm in Ohio, but I'm going to support Notre Dame. I am. I'm going to support Notre Dame. Hey, Toot, welcome in. By the way, Glam, I love you, but good Lord Jesus, like I like my sleep. Jesus. We haven't played Subscriber Feud in a while, so we got to play that soon. But I know I'm in Ohio. I am going to support the Fighting Irish because this is the first Black coach to reach the college football playoff national championship. So, yes, I am rooting for the Fighting Irish. I know I'm from Arkansas as well, okay? And Texas is a neighbor, and so, you root for the South. But, no, this is about culture. Okay, so yes, I am rooting for a Black man to win the National College Football Playoff Championship. Okay, yes, indeed, that's what I am doing. And so here we go from the Jasmine brand, where I originally found this story, so you guys are able to hear him here. Here we go.
Because you are the first Black head coach to go to a national championship game in college football. Just hearing that response alone, how much does this mean to you?
I've said this before. I don't ever want to take attention away from the team. It is an honor, and I hope all coaches, minorities, Black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter. Great people continue to get opportunities to lead young men like this. But this ain't about me. This is about us. And we're going to celebrate what we've done because it's something special.
Because you are the first.
That is humbleness personified. but God. Amen. Congratulations, finish this job. Looking forward to see you on the stage with the championship trophy on January 20th. Are we listening to the same response? He said it's about him. It's about the team he doesn't want to take away from the moment the boys have worked so hard for. I personally didn't see an issue with his response. No, there's no issue with his response. Fact, fine too. Y'all are some nasty heifers. Okay, y'all are some nasty heifers. I saw a story from the Jasmine brand about, the guy who plays Mufasa. And I saw some content creator that was like, oh my God, child, you wouldn't have a chance in hell with him. I'm like, oh my Lord Jesus. I'm like, uppity would have a better shot than your existence, child. But, whoo, dreaming, believing, and the logic of the possible being for you is in the eye of the beholder. But anyway, I just thought that was hilarious. Like, oh, you really think you have a shot? You're internal. It's not good. So why would anybody externally want to invest in you internally? But that's neither here nor there. So yeah. But anyway, hey, what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond. But if you respond, it must be true about your ass to some damn degree. Let's go Notre Dame, South Bend, Indiana is where I'm from. Such a class. I hope Notre Dame wins it all. It's disheartening that we have been taught to downplay significant moments and accomplishments to make others feel comfortable. This was history tonight. Instead of stressing the significance of the statement, instead of stressing the significance of it, we get this statement. It's 2025. There's never been a black coach in the national championship. Let that sink in. I agree. I think that in that space is such a heavy weight that he wants to make sure that the men that he has led do not get missed out on that. But you know what? One of those players be like, you know what? No, fuck that. This is the first black coach going to a national championship. Fuck that shit. We are the men, but you are important too. Football is a fraternity beyond words. So congratulations to Marcus Freeman. Well done to you, sir, for sure. We need to celebrate each other more, for sure. All right, y'all, more Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here and right now. This next story is also going to make you happy. Yes, indeed, from blackenterprise.com as it comes up here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There we go. From blackenterprise.com, single mom went from waitressing to launching multi-million-dollar beard care brand. As a single African-American mother, her story is about resilience, innovation, and empowerment, inspiring others to dream big and pursue their purpose. A prayer of change and moment inspiration transform MarcindaH Hankins' life, taking her from earning $300 a week as a waitress to building exclusive looks beard sauce. I'm trying to pull up the link here so we can see that right after this story here. Well, come on now. Well, either way, I definitely will get the link up so we can look at that. To build an exclusive looks beard sauce, a multi-million-dollar beard care brand that's revolutionizing men's grooming. As a single African-American mother, her story is about resilience, innovation, and empowerment, inspiring others to dream big and pursue their purpose. Okay, there we go. After being laid off from J.P. Morgan Chase in 2018, Marcinda, who is based in Frisco, Texas, she launched a salon suite business offering makeup and facial services to support her family. However, when the pandemic brought unforeseen difficulties, she worked part-time at a cigar lounge, and that's when her light bulb moment happened. Men often asked if I had anything that could help make their beards feel good as their faces after a facial. Marcinda recalled, I realized a gap in men's grooming and decided to fill it. With her background as a licensed esthetician and insights gathered from the men she interacted with at the lounge, Marcinda crafted a form to change the face of men's grooming by addressing skin underneath the beard. Marcinda's beard sauce provides much needed hydration and prevents the common issues of dryness, itchiness, breakage, dandruff, and split ends. I wanted to create more than just a product. I want to deliver an experience. Too many men don't know how to care for their beards properly. My mission is to educate them while offering them something that truly works. For expertise as a licensed esthetician, Marcinda create exclusive looks beard sauce. Unlike most beard oils, her product hydrates the beard and nourishes the skin underneath, tackling dryness, itchiness, breakage, split ends, and dandruff without leaving a greasy residue. A mission to empower women. Beyond business success, Marcinda is committed to empowering women, especially single mothers, to follow their dreams. I've been in a place where I felt overlooked and stuck. She shares, through faith and persistence, I found my purpose. I want to inspire women to believe that their ideas matter and can lead to extraordinary success. Revolutionizing men's grooming. Marcinda's exclusive looks beard sauce is earning rave reviews from men nationwide who report healthier, fuller, itch-free beards. Its natural ingredients, including honey for its healing properties, make it ideal for men with sensitive skin or persistent beard issues. She's also collaborating with esthetician schools to educate future professionals on caring for the skin beneath the beard. To support her brand or for partnership opportunities, visit myexclusivelooks.com. The story first appeared on blacknews.com. Well, congratulations, first of all. It is always our culture that's always looking out for us. And I truly love that this woman did not allow her circumstances to define her. She defined her circumstances. And when you really think about the self-care industry, it is a multi-billion-dollar industry. I remember the 10 nail bar that we talked about, where it is now available to be a franchise that on an average, women spend about $3,760 a year just on self-care. And so the fact that, there are men going to get manicures and pedicures and they're going to, manscape and the things of that energy is a wonderful thing to know that we can matter too. So looks like the link is not pulling up, so I'm gonna have to type it in. Give me one moment here. Give me one moment, y'all. That really is an amazing story. I really like it. It's funny because I said yesterday when it comes to Virtual Tour Live and how we utilize entrepreneurship as a platform, to be able to showcase exposure of what can be if you just put your mind and put your resources together. This is why I do this show. So as the link comes up here, hopefully I typed it in right. I think I did. Let me type that on my phone just to make sure that I'm seeing the MarcusCul. Okay, I think that this is it. Hang on. Let me make sure. Yep, I did it right. Oh my God. Okay, here it is, y'all. Here is the page here, myexclusivelooks.com. Y'all, it is a beautifully curated website. Okay, listen. Wait till y'all see this picture. Wait till y'all see this. This is, I love our show. Oh my God, I love our show. I really, really do. I know technology's technology. What else is new? Yeah, I'm sharing it. There we go. Okay, so wait till y'all see this, right? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. You see that white man's beard right there? You see that black man's beard there? Making it do what it do. I love it. And here it is here, the collection, you guys. Oh, my Lord. So she is in Frisco, Texas. That is 10050 Legacy Drive, Suite 100, Room 109, Frisco, Texas 75034. Business hours Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Phone number is 214-405-6587. So here is about exclusive looks. Right here is absolute. This is incredible. And you see the reviews right there. My story, educated men and the products. Meet your beard babe from humble beginnings to beard care innovator. My name is MarcindaH Hankins. Imagine just starting out with $300 a week at Cigar Lounge and turning that into revolutionized beard care. Discover the sauce behind the confidence. My story is a testament to perseverance, creativity, and deep commitment to solving real problems for the client. As I worked hard, I know it's a gap in the market for beard care products that not only groom but address the common struggles of beard maintenance, dryness, itchiness, breakage, dandruff, and splits, issues that many men face but often do not know how to resolve. This became my mission to create a product that provides both style and care, giving kings the confidence that they deserve. Oh my Lord Jesus, this is just. And then of course you see all the social media posts here, and y'all know, of course, y'all know what we do when we do, when we cover entrepreneurship, we cover everything. So we're gonna be here a minute. I'm gonna do something that I've tried to do this before, but I'm gonna see if this will work. After this, I'm actually going to call them like live. I'm actually gonna call them live and like be like, hey, my name is Braylon Lee and I'm live on tour and I'm talking about your products. So let me go back and type in the phone number because y'all, people deserve their flowers while they're here. And you just never know what that can do. Okay, so let's go to shop, and I will hit the number here in just a little bit. So you have beard palm for $18.50, beard butter for $28.99. You have the beard sauce for $29.99. Oh, wait a minute, NFL. Hang on. Is it? Okay, here it is here. Okay, that's why I couldn't see it. All right, here it is. After 7 years of professional football and trying various products, I can safely say this beard butter is the best I've used. It's incredibly rich and leaves my beard well conditioned and feeling soft and has a good lasting fragrance. I highly recommend. And then here it is here. Making sure we get that there. Thank you for taking the time to leave such a positive review of our beard butter. We are thrilled to hear that it has been the best product you have used after trying some of the others. We take great pride in creating a rich, nourishing formula that leaves your beard feeling soft and smelling great. Thank you for recommending us. We appreciate your support and loyalty. Best regards, Martin, to Hankins customer service team. So there you go with that. An actual factual smacktual review. Beard sauce $29.99. Beard shampoo exfoliator $24.99. Christmas gift set $89.99. Dermal roller $19.99. Exfoliator $14.99. Full beard care line $135. That is a good damn deal. Do you hear me? That is a hair growth kit, usually $60 now, so for $49. You have my exclusive gift cards for $25, exclusive beard oil $30, exclusive beard shampoo $15 now. I don't know if she's married or not, but let me tell you something. If she's married, oh, I promise you that king is taking care of that queen. Do you hear me? And then exclusive hair growth oil $29.99. That is amazing. Really do love what we do. This is just, I love it. So right here, so she has a salon. It says here, the ultimate male spa experience tailored for beards and beyond. A male spa that is exclusively made for kings. Welcome to Exclusive Looks, the premier destination for men who demand the best in grooming, relaxation, and self-care. Our spa is designed exclusively for the modern man with a special focus on luxurious beard care and skin wellness. At Exclusive Looks, we understand that great beard is more than just facial hair. It's a statement of style, confidence, and individuality. Just like a woman's hair is her crown, the beard is our crown, to use that metaphor. And individuality, that's why we've created a space where you can indulge in expert treatments that address the unique needs of your beard and the skin beneath it, from ensuring therapies that combat dryness, itchiness, breakage, split ends, and dandruff to precise grooming that defines your look. We deliver an unparalleled experience. Beard detox and conditioning treatments revitalize your beard with deep cleansing and nutrition-rich formulas that leave it softer, fuller, healthier. Signature beard shaping and trimming achieve the perfect beard with expert styling tailored to trimming your split. Skin therapy underneath the beard, hydrate and heal the skin to prevent irritation, breakouts, and dryness for a flawless foundation. Relaxation, rejuvenation experience, a full service experience, including facials, massages, hot towel treatments designed to refresh your mind and body. Why choose exclusive looks? Expertise you can trust. Our specialists are trained in advanced beard care techniques to understand the nuances of male grooming. Premium products, we only use the finest products infused with natural ingredients that promote healthy skin and hair growth. Tailored luxury, every treatment is customized to meet your specific needs, ensuring you leave looking and feeling your best. Rediscover confidence, relaxation, and sophistication. With every visit to Exclusive Look, step into a space where your beard and your overall well-being take center stage. After all, you deserve nothing but the best. Book your appointment today and experience the ultimate male spa experience curated just for you. Congratulations on that. There are some kind words there, 5-star reviews there. Yes, indeed. And then the service is here. So we're just gonna go through all of them. So you have this here, best male facial and beard treatments in Frisco, Texas. There. So everything that I just read there, right? Then you have empowering women. How we support single mothers, job opportunities. We actively prioritize hiring, create flexible roles for single mothers. This allows them to provide for their families while balancing the responsibilities of parenthood, professional development. Through on-the-job training and skill development, we equip single mothers with the tools to grow their careers and pursue long-term goals. Community support. We foster a supportive environment where single mothers can connect with others who share similar challenges, building a sense of community and belonging. Mentoring women to reach their potential. Business mentorship. I use my own entrepreneurial journey from humble beginnings to building a multi-million-dollar idea as a blueprint to mentor women who aspire to launch or grow their businesses. Workshops and seminars. We host educational events focused on building confidence, developing leadership skills, and overcoming obstacles in business and in life. One-on-one coaching. I provide personal guidance to women, help them set goals, build strategies, and take actionable steps to achieving their dreams. As a woman, this is why this matters. As a woman who started with little and built something extraordinary, I understand the power of mentorship and opportunity. By supporting single mothers and mentoring women, my business aims to create a legacy of empowerment, helping women not only survive but thrive, and showing them that they are capable of achieving greatness despite any challenges they face. Then you got men hybrid facials. This is absolutely amazing. So they got microblading. We have customized our hybrid facial beard treatments to meet each and every king that needs the opportunity to come see us. We start the service off with find out where our king's goals are and come up with a plan to reach that goal. We will work together to get the desired look you are looking for. So yes, indeed there. And then of course, media influencer opportunity. You can contact them. It comes up here. So you can drop us a line, name, email, and send. So I am actually going to call Ms. Hankins live right now and let her know, just thank her for what she is doing. So hopefully this goes well. I know that, right?
Please leave your message for 21440565507.
Hello, Ms. Hankins. My name is Braylon Lee, Braylonlee, Braylonlee. I am in Ohio, And I have a YouTube channel called Brainley's Virtual Tour, and you are a destination on it. We're talking about exclusive looks. And just congratulations on all your success. Much love to you. Keep your head up. And I just want to just thank you for recognizing your worth, recognizing men's worth, but also recognizing that you do not define your circumstances. Your circumstances do not define you. You define your circumstances. One love, much love, all love. This is my number, and you can contact me at any time. One love, much love, all love. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and please stay warm in Texas. Bye-bye. Sometimes, y'all, you never know what doing good can do for you, because honestly, we need to do that more. So even though I'm not really that big, that doesn't mean that this promotion does not matter. So, woo, man. All right, y'all. What a story. I mean, really just. This is why I don't worry about the world. Because as long as we got people like Miss Hankins in the world, we are going to be all right. Okay? We are going to be all right. So, yes, indeed. There. I'm trying to see if they got Instagram. And then we got Jasmine Crockett, our last destination here. Not seeing Instagram, but I'm sure that they have an Instagram. I'm sure they do. So, with that being said, y'all, it's time for our last destination here. And then, of course, your positive news story here. Now, of course, y'all know we've been talking about the wildfires. It is the biggest story that's happening right now. And Jasmine Crockett had to handle some business. Lord Jesus, Jasmine, we love you so much. Jasmine Crockett graciously checks GOP analyst from Representative Jasmine Crockett comes in step into school DEI Craig Scott Jed for blaming the devastating Los Angeles area wildfires on diversity, equity, inclusion initiatives. During an appearance on CNN Newsnight, Jennings, a frequent commentator, discussed Los Angeles Fire Department, LA Fire Department Chief Kristen Crowley, a white woman, and Mayor Karen Bass, a black woman, when Jennings alleged that DEI advocates' efforts to increase diversity in the department after claims of too many white men being hired as firefighters is the reason for lack of fire control. Crockett took the will to divert the narrative. Let me be clear, because you are a woman, because I know some of the rights I have in sharing these photos of the fact that I believe that the fire chief may be a woman, which has nothing to do with it. We're looking at the qualifications where diversity, equity, inclusion have always been about saying, you know what, open this up. Don't just look at the white man. Open it up and recognize that other people can be qualified. And the fact that we want to, at a time where people are dying, decide that a country of immigrants is failing, or people are dying because the same very white people that built this country the last time I checked, because y'all didn't say nothing was wrong with the White House. I can promise you that it was my ancestors that built the White House. The passion that Congresswoman continue to profess. If we've been good enough to build this country, we are good enough to serve and die overseas. We are good enough to serve in other ways. And the fact that people actually decide that they want to engage in public service, whether it's sitting in Congress or whether it's serving the fire department, police department, should not be an issue. Scott Jennings, fuck you, you white piece of cracker shit. You have always done 20 on 10. Always. If you are so holier than thou and you're good, this, that, and third, go do something and be a solution. Oh, wait, you were a problem that should have been swallowed by your fucking mother. Don't make no damn sense. Like, really, people are dying. There are 10 deaths in California. Kids have lost their schools. People have lost their homes. People have lost valuables. And you have the white audacity, the white hypocrisy, the white imagination to say that the fires that are happening in LA is because of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Okay. Technology is technology, y'all. But yeah, I had to say something because I know. No. And once again, Abby Phillip, what are you doing? What is your on one second, y'all. There we go. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? I'm back on. Okay, there we go. Like I was saying, Scott Phillips, you white cracker piece of shit. How dare you, after people have lost homes, they lost valuables, kids have lost schools, there are 10 people dead. The fact that you believe that DEI is the fault of the fires, fuck you. And if you got a home in LA, I hope it's fucking burned to the ground. I pray for your wife and kids. You can burn, mentally and otherwise. That's fucking disgusting. And like I said, Abby Phillip, what is your ass doing? Now, I know what y'all gonna say. Braylon, Abby Phillip is a black woman. She's very accomplished, this, that, and the third. Yes, I know that. And sometimes being still and allowing somebody to, mentally power themselves is important. But also, too, you guys step up and say, no, what we're not going to do is we are not going to trivialize exaggerate, or just do the most because you're a racist. And sometimes you just keeping it a book. That was disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. Now, if you go to California, right? If you go to California and somebody wants to mollywop your ass, I hope everybody turns the other way. That's where we are. That's where we are. And listen, I know you're doing too much. No, because guess what? That could have been any one of our homes. And y'all know my square. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Y'all are not going to get me off of my square. Y'all are not. Y'all are not going to get me off my square. You will not. Just like, good Lord Jesus. However, the commentary is simply following the lead of President-elect 47, who blamed the fires of Governor Gavin Newsom for embracing environmental issues. Did you say that windmills cause cancer, sir? You said that. 47 said the focus to lead led to Los Angeles Fire Department's inability to contain the fires. Governor Gavin Newsom refused to sign the water restriction declaration, but performed that will allow millions of gallons of water from excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow daily into parts of California, including areas that are currently being burned virtually apocalyptic way. He wrote on his Truth Social platform, according to Wire, he wanted to protect an essentially worthless fish called a smelt by giving it less water. It didn't work, but he didn't care about the people of California. Sirius XM Megyn Kelly sounded off saying that DEI programs distracted them from firefighter duties. In recent years, LA Fire Chief has not made filing the fire hydrant top priority, but diversity, Kelly said during a segment on the Megyn Kelly show, diversity is at least among the top priorities in the department. And Megyn Kelly, you allowed Alex Jones, basically a conspiracy theorist who said that kids who were pounded in Sandy Hook, you allowed him on NBC. So you can shut your white cracker ass up too, Megyn Kelly. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Scott Jen needs to take his home toys and go home. Jasmine for us in the house. She can use, she can out word wrestle him anytime, any day, anytime. And also to that comment as well, when somebody get the fires for Scott Jennings because he got burned out, I fully agree. Someone needs to send firefighter scene in because Jennings got burned, as he deserves. And I hope that clip makes the rounds. And he is dragged. Hell. And I don't want to hear it from anybody in the back. Braylon, why are you going hard? Do you see any other content creators in this sector covering any of this? Miss me with your shit. There are real things happening in the world, and some of y'all, all y'all can be is hooked up to the machine of reality TV. Miss me. Now, for your positive news story, I am so proud to be able to give y'all this story here. This is from Ashley Ann Speaks. Right here. Good day. If you are an aspiring creator or currently a content creator, you need to be at this mixer. I'm very excited to see something like this in Arkansas. So this is called the Arkansas Creator Social. Drake Key, right? So this is her right here. And the Aaliyah Pope presents Arkansas Creator Social, Connect, Create, Innovate. Ramsey Vaughn, Christian Bell Davis, Ashley Ann, and Roosevelt Deshawn. Now, I know this brother because we went to Antioch Full Gospel Baptist Church together. And Ashley Ann, I know her from Ashley Ann Speaks. So it will be happening Saturday, January 25th, 2025 with Grace, A316 West Markham, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72205. Purchase your tickets at arkansascreator.com. So I'm going to pull up arkansascreator.com right now and give some love to that. And it's going to take every state to do something like this Arkansas Creator Social to be able to showcase that content creators do matter. You know what I mean? So, and here it is right here. Dress to impress yourself. This event is all about connecting, collaborating with the top minds in social media, branding, content creation, whether you're here to build your brand, spark new ideas, or discover unique partnership opportunities. This is the place to elevate your impact and expand your network. Early bird tickets are $27. Okay. There are conferences that can be up to $200. For $27, if you're in Arkansas, you're a content creator, this could lead to some big things. So I will drop the link, of course, to the Arkansas Creator Social, and also we'll drop the beard link as well. Like I said, y'all, I do wish everybody well, but also, too, we got to cut the bull. We got to say what needs to be said sometimes. Like I said, it's not always pretty to say what needs to be said. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed. And then here is the link for the beard oil there. So yes, indeed. So with that being said, we've done the whole show for 2 hours. I'm going to talk about camera now because we've done the whole show for over 2 hours. Yes, we have. Woo! 9 destinations all together. I did not know I was going to get through all that. Because, man, when you hear 9 destinations, you're like, oh my God, like that's going to be a long show. But we went through it pretty quickly. Made sure that we gave, each destination their time, space, and love as it deserves. Y'all know I rarely, I don't even use that type of language. But I'm done. I am done. Like, I am only going to show love, grace, and space to people who deserve it. Because at that point, it's beyond the pale that when people are going through losing everything, you want to blame it on diversity, equity, and inclusion. It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So yes, indeed, y'all. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna recap all the destinations here. Like I said, Jasmine Crockett, shout out to you. I feel like Jasmine Crockett is gonna have a very good career. I do feel like she could be a president. I really do. I feel like she could be a president for sure. If she was let me tell you something. If she was the press secretary for Kamala Harris' White House, we would, man, listen. It would be absolutely amazing. So shout out to you. And Scott Jennings, screw you, brother. Screw you. Like I said, my thumbnail, you need to be in chair with duct tape on your mouth with zip ties behind your back, okay? Yes, indeed. So, MarcindaH, Shout out to you for recognizing that there is a gap in the men beard space and to be able to make it do what it do. With that, shout out to you and congratulations on all your success and more success to come. Marcus Freeman, congratulations to you on being the first Black man to go to the college football playoff national championship. I cannot wait to see Notre Dame win. And yes, I'm rooting for Notre Dame. Okay? Room for Notre Dame. And shout out to that amazing crowd for giving that reception to that brother. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are good people. Waffle House, $47 million wage dispute. Pay people what they're worth, please and thank you. Because here's the thing. Y'all make all the money because people are going to y'all restaurants and people have to be cooking in order for y'all to make the money. So please stop. Okay. Diddy, we're just waiting for May so we can get to this guilty verdict. You know, the words of Justin Timberlake, guess what? It's gonna be May. Megan Thee Stallion getting her restraining order against piece of ish Tory Lanez. Shout out to that. And honestly, I think Tory Lanez should be, served life, honestly. Yeah, throw the book out. Could care less. And I hope Milagro Gramz also gets the book thrown at her as well. Hoda Kotb leaving NBC's Today Show after 17 years. What a time to have a job, like I said, to be in the front, to have a front row seat to history. Shout out to you, and she'll be doing a wellness app, and she's got her own company, and she will still be with NBC. I am sure that there might be an overall deal for Hoda at NBC. So, you know what I mean? She's not leaving the NBC family. She is just moving on to be able to have more time to do more for what she wants to do. I think everybody should be able to do all of what they want to do at least one good damn time. Venu Sports is not happening anymore. I am surprised, but not surprised. I'm surprised because I think the concept was really good to have just a sports streamer for people who consume sports all the time. I think it was a wonderful concept. But I also say I'm not surprised because, fubo has been a sports streamer for a very long time, and that would undercut quite a great deal of their profit margin, also their audience. But listen, Disney bought fubo, even though that Bob Iger said under this administration that they would not get any more mergers or acquisitions, but basically Bob Iger lied. And then the California wildfires, of course, prayers up to everybody there. And, like I said, there's a suspect in custody. It was a homeless man in his 30s. They are interviewing him to see what's going on because this fire is widespread, and y'all, it will probably be many, many updates for the coming weeks. So please, if you got family, if you got friends, if you got your peoples that you care about in Cali, or if you had talked to them in a long time, check on them, make sure that they are okay. And then, of course, 47 is a convicted felon who doesn't have to take any responsibility for the shit he does. Shocking. What else is new? Speaking of that, I just saw this breaking news story. I'm going to come on camera with this. I'm not about to end the live. But I do want to come on with this story here because this literally just came to my phone and a phone notification. Hang on, y'all. Okay. So this is some breaking news right here. This comes to us from NBC News right here. This comes to us from NBC News. Vince McMahon sells with the Security Exchange Commission will pay more than $1.7 million over hush money payments. The Securities and Exchange Commission said Friday that the World Wrestling Entertainment co-founder Vince McMahon will pay more than $1.7 million in retaliation to charges that he failed to disclose payment agreements related to sexual assault charges. Actually, hang on, let me come on camera. Sorry, I want to do this right. Oh, and last thing, Megyn Kelly, you said that blackface was okay on NBC when you tried to be Miss Happy Megyn Kelly. You said blackface was okay. So you can't say nothing about diversity, equity, inclusion because you are not diverse, not about equity, and you don't include nobody except people who agree with your ideology. Moving on. Now, back to this breaking news here. Vince McMahon sells with the Security Exchange Commission, paid more than $1.7 million in agreements. This comes to us from NBC News here. As you can see right there. Anytime that I show a link like this, it comes from SamsungNews.com. So just know, because I do use those links from time to time. The Securities and Exchange Commission said Friday that the World Wrestling Entertainment co-founder Vince McMahon would pay more than $1.7 million in retaliation to charges that he failed to disclose payment agreements related to sexual assault charges. The SEC said McMahon circumvented WWE internal accounting controls and caused material misstatements in the company's 2018 and 2021 financial statements. The Security Exchange Commission added that McMahon agreed to pay the settlement without admitting or denying its foundings. He will pay a $400,000 civil penalty and will reimburse the WWE approximately $1,331,000. Company executives cannot enter into material agreements on behalf of the company they serve and withhold that information from the company's control functions. And auditor Thomas P. Smith Jr., Associate Regional Director in the New York Regional Office, said a statement. Representatives from McMahon and the WWE did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The SEC, or the Security Exchange Commission, alleges McMahon failed to disclose $3 million payment paid to a former WWE employee, another $7.5 million paid to a female independent contractor in exchange for their not filing claims against him. As a result, the agency said the WWE overstated its 2018 net income by approximately 8%, and its 2021 net income by approximately 1.7%. The Wall Street Journal reported in 2022 that McMahon had paid a total of $12 million over 16 years to suppress allegations of sexual misconduct and infidelity. Last January, McMahon and WWE were accused of sex trafficking and abuse by a former employee. A day later, McMahon stepped down as executive chairman of TKO, WWE's parent company, and relinquished all roles with the WWE. There's a series called Mr. McMahon on Netflix, and basically as they were filming, the allegations came out, he left the series. So I will turn my camera off now. Just want to come on camera and bring y'all that story there. But yeah, so we are just chilling out. I will probably take it up to 2 hours and 20 minutes, and then I will head on out. But yes, indeed, what a show for y'all today. Not a lot of people came through, but it's all good though, because that's what the replay is for. I do think that the show was definitely jam-packed, for sure. So you got the breaking news of 47, you got the California wildfires, Venu Sports, Hoda Kotb, Megan Thee Stallion, Diddy, Waffle House, Marcus Freeman, Marcinda Hankins, and Jasmine Crockett, and then Vince McMahon as well. So a lot going on here on a Friday for y'all. Like I said, I will just be chilling out here with you guys until 2 hours and 20 minutes, and then I will head on out of here. I got your Married to Medicine review tonight at 6 p.m. and yeah, it should be a good time tonight. So like I said, shout out to Tea Talk with your girl. She is live. I don't know if she is still live, but I saw she was live. And then, by the way, Empress Radio as well. She did a video. By the way, shout out to Empress Radio. She got featured by Blavity. Shout out to that. You know what I mean? And listen, we have to be able to celebrate each other, because guess what? The fact that she got recognized by Blavity also means that we could be featured as well. It says here, by the way, y'all, from Empress, allegedly, Martell Holt dragged on the reunion by the cast as the villain, so ready to quit the show. So apparently the reunion has happened, and apparently Martell got dragged. Allegedly. So yes, India. Honestly, y'all, these fires are going to be going on for a while, and to be honest with you, like, I'm with Jan Stewart of canceling the award shows, or having the award shows, but giving the proceeds from the ad revenue over to the victims and the organizations trying to help. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I would say to that. So yes, indeed. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are just chilling out there. You see all the destinations there. And it was a jam-packed show. California fires are still raging on Venu Sports and Sports Stream. If you're looking forward to that as a sports fan, no longer will be available. Hoda Kotb left the Today Show today after 17 years. Megan Thee Stallion got a restraining order from Tory Lanez. Diddy, by the way, new docuseries coming out on January 27th and 28th, night Central Investigation Discovery, and on Max. That is going to be a crazy time. And also, too, apparently, these mama had ex-parties at their house, according to a childhood friend. Waffle House, they have a $47 million wage lawsuit against them. Marcus Freeman, the first black man to go to the college football playoff national championship. He's the first black coach to ever do that. MarcindaH has a product called My Exclusive Looks Beard Sauce. There's the link for it right there. And then Jasmine Crockett handled Scott Jennings, because Scott Jennings had the white dad, the white hypocrisy and the white imagination to say that the fires are happening because of diversity, equity, inclusion initiatives. And then, of course, there is a Arkansas Creator Social that is happening on January 25th, 2025 at 6 p.m. The link is right there, and all it costs is $27. The early bird tickets are $27. And of course, this story right here that you guys are seeing, Vince McMahon settles with the Securities and Exchange Commission, will pay more than $1.7 million over hush money payments for sexual assault allegations. So a lot going on here this afternoon now, 18 minutes after 1 o'clock here on Friday, January 10th. Lord. What a second week. And by the way, this week y'all got, let me see, because y'all got what? 2 shows Monday, 1 show Tuesday, 2 shows Wednesday, 1 show Thursday. Hang on, let me just add it up. Okay, so 2 shows Monday, 2 shows Monday, 1 show Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, and 2 Friday. Y'all got 8 shows this week. Y'all got 8 live shows this week. And then, of course, did we do 3 with the T? It's about Sunday. I think we did. So that would be 9 shows. But basically, you got 8 virtual tours this week alone. I was on every day this week. Thursdays, I don't go live unless there's something the culture will talk about. But I had to come on and let you guys know about those updates on the fires. I mean, it's just raging. So prayers up to California for sure. And just, my Lord, I hope it gets fixed. The fires are out soon. Of course, prayers to everybody on the East Coast, because it is cold right now. It is 21 degrees. Last night it was 7 degrees where I am at our house. 7 degrees, if you can believe that. So, yes, indeed. Yep. So, with that being said, Joe, we're about to hit 2 hours and 20 minutes here. Yep, right there. So, with that being said, one love, much love, all love. Enjoy the day that's happening your way. Please, for the love of God, stay warm, stay cool. This year's about to be ooh, Lord, this year's about to be a roller coaster of emotions like we have never been on. I don't think there's enough of a lap bar that can strap us in, and I don't think there is enough of a roller coaster track for us to be strong enough on to handle what is to come. I always try to do virtual tour live in a fashion that gives you what the culture is talking about, but also what the culture may not be talking about, but that you need to know, or as I like to say, always cover what you don't know, what you need to know, what could be making a sound in your world today. That's what I always try to do with this show. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's show. Like I said, jam-packed show, 47s, armed with this, discharge to Arkansas Creator Social, California wildfires, the Venu Sports streamer, which is no longer on the copy today, after 17 years, made the Stallion a restraining order from Tory Lanez. Diddy, a docuseries coming out on January 27th and 28th at 9/8 Central on Investigation Discovery and Max. By the way, The Making of a Bad Boy is coming out on Peacock January 14th. So tune in for that. Of course, a childhood friend said that Diddy's mama had ex-parts at their house. Waffle House has a $47 million wage lawsuit against them. Marcus Freeman is the first African-American coach to go to the college football championship national playoff championship game. So very excited about that. MarcindaH with exclusive looks beard sauce. There's the link right there. Very proud of her. Of course, Jasmine Crockett making it do what it do there. So a jam packed show. 9 destinations all together live. Jesus Christ. Hey, 3 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just chilling out here. I was going to get off at 2:20, but now it looks like I'm going to extend it to 5 more minutes until 2:25. But yeah, just want to recap the show for y'all in case you missed it. But yes, it was a jam-packed show this morning. Then, of course, this man had to pay $1.7 million for his sexual assault crimes. He is not confirming nor denying by paying it. He just is paying it just to avoid just talking about it. So yes, sorry, y'all. By the way, can we talk? Y'all almost did not get a show this morning because listen, I woke up around 8. Well, actually, no, I woke up around like 1 something in the morning, and I saw somebody had me in a story, and then they took it down. I'm like, what story did you take me down out of? That you loved me and everything? Because if that's the case, you just deny your feelings about me that are real. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there for that said person. But no, then went to sleep. Woke up this morning around 8:30. Then I went back to sleep, and then it was 9. And I'm just like, what in the world? I think it was 9:30, right? So it was kind of pushing it to the wire a little bit with getting the show on the air for you guys, because I'm just like, oh my God, it's 9:30. How am I going to do this? So really, all I had was from 9:30 to 9:30 to 10:30. With some cushion for the show, but I got done around 10:17, 10:20, making the show. So, but yeah, so this was a good show though. It was, really was. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. 2 people in the building. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the like, comment, share, and subscribes. We are on our way to 3K. I know we will get there this year. The content has been amazing. It will continue to be amazing. Diverse, expressive, and bold. That is what we do over here on our channel for sure. So yeah, it's a good time. So yeah, so like I said, 6 p.m. tonight will be Married to Medicine. Of course, you guys know Monday at 6 p.m. we will have your Potomac review. So like I said, Karen Huber will not be at the reunion because she has entered into a private health facility, private rehab facility. Yeah. So yes, indeed. With that being said, y'all enjoy your day. Stay warm wherever you are. Stay cool wherever you are. And please, y'all, give each other love, grace, and space. I will try my very best to do the same. It's not easy for some because some people deserve it more than others. Humanity has been like a heartbeat monitor and feels like the world's about to go out of its heartbeat. So let's try to keep that heartbeat alive. Amen. Amen. Commercial break and fireworks happen for the day that's happening right now. I will see you all tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern for Married to Medicine. One love, much love, all love. Bye, everybody.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets it.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet boy and you, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my best I knew. God, you were found. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'm through that. Don't you leave here today for happiness. I want you to leave here with joy.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money.
Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from. They say if you dream a thing more than once, please, 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 it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.